Computer Misuse and Cybersecurity. Presentation by Group 2 with Pei, Jerry Chin, Jia Yuan, Han Yu Heng, and Adrian Yeo. Computer Misuse Act. To deal with potential abuses of computer systems, the Computer Misuse Act was enacted in 1993. Singapore's Computer Misuse Act regulates the unauthorized use of computers to access or modify data. The definition of Computer Misuse Act. Under the law, it is a criminal offence to cause a computer to perform any function for the purpose of securing access to any program or data held in any computer, without authorization or with the intent to commit an offence involving property, fraud, or counter any attempt or ongoing attack on their computer and online payment systems.
Computer Misuse Act and Cybersecurity under Chapter 58. The Computer Misuse and Cybersecurity Act was amended in early 2014. Computer misuse and cybersecurity, the definition of it is that an act to make provision for securing computer material against unauthorized access or modification, to require or authorize the taking of measures to ensure cybersecurity, and for the matters related thereto. The key amendments were the name that was changed from Computer Misuse to Computer Misuse and Cybersecurity Act, also known as CMCA, then the Enhanced Cybersecurity Measure Requirements, expanded scope of essential services, and criminalized non-compliance and obstruction. Under the Enhanced Cybersecurity Measure Requirements, the Singapore Minister of Home Affairs is now empowered to issue a certificate to authorize or direct any person or organization to take such measures or comply with such requirements to prevent, detect, or counter any threat to a computer service or class of computers or computer services. When the Minister decided it is necessary for the purpose of preventing, detecting, or countering any threat to national security, essential services of defense of Singapore or foreign relations of Singapore.
Criminalize non-compliance and obstruction. A specific person who failed to comply with the minister's direction without reasonable excuse will be guilty of an offence and will be liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 50,000 Sing dollar or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years or to both. Any person who without reasonable excuse obstruct a specific person from complying with the letter's obligation or fail to comply with any direction given by a specific person shall be guilty of an offence and liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 50,000 or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years or both. Expanded scope of essential services. The new law expands the existing definition of essential services to include land transport infrastructure, aviation, and shipping.
Under the introduced safeguard for protection of information, this safeguard restricts the use and disclosure of information obtained under the Minister's certificate. Specifically, such information can be used and disclosed only to prevent and detect or counter any cyber threat, notify the law enforcement authority of the commission of an offence under the CMCA or other written law, or comply with a requirement of a court, the CMCA or other written law. So here are learning points. We learned that the minister has full control over the internet. Anyone who opposes the government will be guilty of offence and may be jailed or fined. However, the minister acts in the best interest of the people to make sure that they are able to stop any threats to the nation. The government is always reviewing the law to ensure that it is applicable and effective. It's important to have measures to detect, prevent, and to counter any cyber attacks. Certain important information cannot be disclosed for the safety of users, preventing a cyber threat. And here are references. Thank you.